Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today's video I wanted to share with you guys how I'm using my melodies. So now this is not all inclusive. I also have two more but they're Christmas ones. And one of those has not yet come. So I took advantage of Planners Anonymous warehouse sale and I purchased this one right here, and we'll talk about it a little bit in just a minute. But first, I guess Planners Anonymous is a company based out of Australia, husband and wife team, and a small business. And I can't remember how I came across them. I think I saw the Note to Self planner maybe two years ago, and I fell in love. And I went to look for it, and when I found it, I saw how expensive they were. So they are pretty pricey. These are melodies. They are not leather. They are fake leather. They are faux leather. And so it's questionable, like how, for the reason, like, but when I look at it, to be fair, if I were to compare these to Franklin Covey, for instance, you're still paying about $100 for a binder that is not leather. And when it comes to the vintage Auroras, they are leather and they are much more pricey. So keep that in mind, because people say they're really expensive, but I mean, Franklin Covey binders are very comparable. It just depends what kind of planning system you like. So all of these that I have right now are B6 size. So far on the website, Planners Anonymous does have a few classic size planners left. They only carry classic melodies and B6 size melodies. So currently they are working on a coastal, I can't remember the name of it, but it's got like a coastal scene on it, and it's one of their new sub kits that's coming out, and that's going to be an A5 melody. It's going to be the first A5 melody they carry, and it's going to be a pre-order. So that's coming up soon if you guys are interested. So go on Facebook, the Facebook group for Planners Anonymous, and you can also follow them on their social media on YouTube and Instagram. YouTube, they have YouTube lives, and the live videos run like almost an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes, so they're pretty long, but they're worth it if you are a subscriber, which I am. So let's talk about these melodies. So I purchased these three probably last year or maybe 2 years ago, and then I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with them. I kind of got into a funk, and I'm like, I don't know what my planning system is going to be. This one was originally my work planner. So this is the beginning of 2022. I was like, I'm going to have this as my work planner, and I just didn't. Then I switched. I wanted to have everything in my Franklin, and I didn't have enough room, so I went back to using two Franklin. So I've got one Franklin planner for my home stuff and then one for my business, which has been working so far, because most of my inserts are Franklin, like half letter size. So yeah, so there's that. But I kind of repurposed this one. So let me just say that not all of these melodies will be used every single day. Okay. There's the first caveat. The second one is I've noticed that this planner, so apparently I did not know this at the time, but this planner was made from a different supplier. And so the quality of this one isn't as good as the other ones. And I have noticed that the bubbling that in this cover, it was kind of bubbly and like weird looking. It still hasn't gone away. So I don't know if that will like stretch out after use. But because they were in a rush to get it out for the Wild Celebration, Planners Go Wild in March, they used a different supplier to get a rush on it. The other thing I've noticed is that my clasp does not close very well. So I was like, I wonder if I should try to return it, get an exchange, but I'm probably just going to keep it. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I don't really know what the exchange or return policy is, and shipping is crazy, so I'd probably have to ship it back. But anyway, it does work for now. So I think what we'll do is talk about the least used one at the beginning. So this one here, I wasn't really sure if I wanted to use it. Obviously I love it. And I could switch these melodies out at any time. So it doesn't really matter which ones they are. Like I can just switch it out. Like this technically is my healthcare planner. So my self-care planner is what I'm going to call this one right here. But if I get bored with this design, I might very well switch them around. So we'll see. But this is the very first one I got, and I love it. It's my favorite. It's my favorite planner. Love it so much. This is called Under the Stars. Unfortunately, they do not have this one available anymore. It's sold out. I believe the last time I checked, they had stickers left though. So originally, like I said, this was my work planner, so I had set it up as such. And now I was just going to use it as like random notes. So what I have in here, just I left these, all of these things in here that I had when I had set up my work planner, because it was like the perfect thing. I had a notepad. I had some of these. This one was from the Honeybee shop. It was a washi card, but this was actually from the release from Planners Anonymous Under the Stars, just like a little washi card that fits in this pocket. This was from the Fierce release, just like a little pocket that I put on the strings. So that's the fun thing about these melodies, is that they're a convertible planner, and I think that's why they're so expensive. I have talked about this before in past videos, but I'll show you kind of the thing going on here. So number one, they have pockets. Obviously they've got these pockets here, but they've got the side pocket on that side. They've also got a side pocket on this side, so you can use a coiled notebook as long as it's B6, personal wide, personal, what else does it carry? A Happy Planner Mini. So it's like for various sizes of planners. And then you can also put in like a coil book, a bound book, doesn't really matter, anything that you want. It has pockets here. I put in this notepad, and then it's got some card slots here, pen pocket, like a pen slot here. And then the fun thing is that it doesn't come with rings. You do have to buy rings separately, which I have, but it has strings. So you can use it as a traveler's notebook. You can use it as a combination. Oh, you can also put coils in here too. So if you, or not coils, discs. So if you have like I said, Happy Planner Mini, or you can make your own, and then you just put it in there, and then it's a disc planner as well, like a cover. So right now I have it set up for rings for the most part. And I didn't, like I had taken off my labels off my dividers, which kind of ruined my dividers. So I ended up ordering new ones. They're still on their way. And I do have 2 more sets of silver rings coming, because I've got 2 gold sets right now, which I'll explain when we get to my self-care melody. But anyway, so I kept those 2 on there because I have these inserts from Cloth and Paper, and they're blank and they're undated, so I can use them whenever. So I kept those in there in case I wanted to make some notes. Schedule. These are actually some additional inserts I printed out. Again, they're all undated. I've got some from Planners Anonymous. This one is Dream Chaser. The next one, I believe, is Barista Brunch. Let's see. No, under this, no, yeah, that's still Dream Chaser. No, this one is Whale Song. It's beautiful. You can tell I love my purples. This one is Barista Brunch, the original one. And then I believe I have this weekly medley planner from Light's Planner Action. So she's a great person to go to for inserts, B6 size, and I think she has personal wide. I think this is B6 though, but they fit. Planners Anonymous stuff, amazing. The next tab, this was just some notes. So this was, this right here was actually something I purchased from Light's Planner Action, and this I got sent to me. And then this was a free printable that I printed offline from her as well. So that's just note paper. And then this is also note paper, but from Cloth and Paper. It's got subject and notes. The next one is random paper that I actually cut down from Happy Planner size. So I just have like this, you know, random chicken scratch paper I can use for whatever. And then the last divider has this notebook. This is from Butterfly Skies. And it's just like this little notebook that has like little topics and stuff that you can write down ideas, like a place that I can be me, my favorite things, my true self. So technically I could put this in my self-care notebook, like melody, but I haven't moved it over yet. And then this is just a cover that came with my planner from Under the Stars, just to kind of decorate any notebook, like a traveler's notebook, to make it look pretty. So this I haven't really touched, haven't really been in here, but like for instance, if I had a good brainstorming session and I didn't want to carry my big Franklin planner with me because it is classic sized, I could simply bring this with me. And then this is a charm from the Honeybee shop. But yeah, this is I guess technically, like, I'm not going to be writing in this often because obviously I have note paper everywhere. Um, so this is just kind of on standby until I get bored with my other planners. Then I can switch into this one and use her again. So, but yeah, definitely one of my favorite planners, like ever. And I love the black and the purple. Like purple is my favorite color. So this is like my little joy. Okay, the next one that I haven't been in this one yet. I plan on it. I just haven't because I've had so many different journaling things on the go. This is my rainbow melody. So the fun thing about this is that it's rainbow on the front and back cover, but the spine is white. The little clasp here is white, and then the inside is also white, which is weird, right? It's refreshing. I have all the notepads, the same kind of setup as the previous one. The only thing I've noticed for some reason is that the paint or whatever, I'm not sure if this is just dirty or if it's been wearing off, but right here in the inside back cover, looks like it's dirty. So it could be the ink from the notebook. So these are all from Lights Planner Action. And now these are kind of like journaling notebooks. I've got this glad one. So you just basically say like your gratitude for the day, things you've learned, accomplishments, that kind of thing. This one is, trying to remember what this one is. It doesn't say on the front. This is weekly reflections. I think this is just a reflection. It's with for anxiety and affirmations. And then you just kind of go through every week and then you write down what kind of activity, your mood, and any notes and stuff like that. So kind of like a self-care notebook. I could put it in this book, which I might move over actually. I'm just going to see how much room I have in there. Okay, then I've got two literary logbooks. One's called a reading journal, the other one's a literary logbook. It's the same thing, just a different version, kind of like formatted differently. And that's for anything I've read. Again, kind of self-care because I consider reading a form of self-care, but I just don't have room in my other notebook. So there's two of those. And then I believe these ones are for baby. So these are like memory keepers for baby. This one gives like, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. So I should probably put some pictures in there because I have taken the pictures. I just haven't done anything with it yet. And then like first holidays, tubby time. So yeah, so I'm going to take my sprocket and start filling these out. So I do need to get in here and I need to start actually filling out this information. But anyway, so this is kind of like, I guess I'm going to call it like an overflow to my self-care melody because this stuff is all self-care as well, except for the baby stuff, but that's more memory keeping. So I'm going to keep that as is. I just have to remember and make a note to myself to actually get in here and use it. Okay, so then the next one, this is my Fierce Melody. I love this one as well, and I have the charm that goes with it out on the outside. I don't know why I I don't know. I think I used this. I was going to use it for business one year and then I just never did. But I love this. Like it's so cute and oh, I just love it. So I am calling this my commonplace notebook conglomeration. It's like it's got all of my like B6 size notebooks. So these are stitch notebooks from Simply Gilded. And I just put a whole bunch in here. And I believe for some reason I had two notebooks on the go and I don't really know why, but I basically watch YouTube videos and anything that I find useful, I write down in here. It looks like my daughter has found my notebook as well. If you guys have checked out the Organized Money, Elena from the Organized Money, she has this technique of just writing in a plain notebook. She did come from like Happy Planner style, and then now she's made her own planner, but she still kind of uses discs and kind of it's like Happy Planner style almost, but she does create it herself. And then when she has like a plain note page, she just basically uses stickers and like decorates her page completely on her own. So that's kind of what I do in here. So I'll use like Happy Planner stickers and just write a title, and then just write down my notes. And so I have a whole bunch of these books already and I keep them in There was like these folio things that came from Simply Gilded when I was subscribed before they changed the box style. And I basically keep all my old notebooks in there. So when I run out of room in a notebook, I'll take it out of here and pop it in there. And I go to those notebooks for inspiration. So they'll give me like ideas for videos to create, blog ideas, which is actually something I'm going to be doing shortly because I need to get more ideas for my blogs. so, so I'm going to be doing that. But this is like the planner I would go to as soon as I want to watch a video or something, and there, or even like I could write notes from books in here as well. And that's one of the things I'll be doing. So I do have some like post-it notes and flags in here in case I wanted to flag a page. Got the notebook, the tall notepad that came with the planner. And then I also have this cream colored envelope in here just in case I wanted to add stickers or any little knickknacks, I can put them in there. So that is my commonplace melody. And yeah, I love this one. This is so pretty. And I mean, they kind of match. Like this is kind of like a leopard print. I don't know. They obviously the color doesn't match, but I like the planners. Okay. Now for the last one, this is my Go Wild Girls Trip Celebration planner. For charms, I'm using actually the Under the Stars one. So this goes on that pretty black and purple one, but I put it on here because it matches as well. And I'm currently not really using the other one. And then this little bow thing comes from the Masquerade sub kit. Okay. So it's this beautiful color. Love it. Love the light blue clasp. And then the spine is pink. So it's kind of like your pastel colors. I really do like it. And I've just got a few stickers in here. So I was currently using the tropical stickers because my inserts were tropical. And then I've got the Go Wild folder in here with Go Wild stickers, which I have not touched yet. Okay, and then I have this, I can't remember if this is from Heather B. Co. I don't remember where I got it from, but I punched it and then I just left it in here. I have these acetates I made myself. So these are from Amazon, and then these are from the Planner Society. So they're glitter edgers, and so you just simply put them on the edge of the acetate, and I'm using them as a divider. So the first section is and this is actually an art card, but I laminated it and then just cut it out. And then these two together I thought were so cute. So this is from Rainy Days and then Living My Best Life one day at a time, or one page at a time. I love that. Okay, and then this was, I think it was Getaway, if I'm not mistaken. So these are the printable inserts you can get from Planners Anonymous. And I'm basically using this. So this one is for April. And I'm basically like scheduling out well, I haven't really written much in here right now, but any self-care things. So if I wanted to like schedule out dates for my Rainbow Melody and make sure I like go ahead and start doing all that journaling stuff, that this is where it would go. So I wrote down a whole bunch of ideas for everything. And then there are 7 pillars of self-care. So mental, emotional, physical, environmental, spiritual, recreational, and social. Okay, and then per week, I just kind of like wrote down what I did. I actually didn't write down my weight, but just more ideas and reminders. I haven't actually touched anything this week yet, but reminders of like, self-care, things that I need to do for myself to make myself feel good. And the reason why I'm really pushing this right now is because I feel like I really need it right now because of everything that's going on with my son and stuff. If I haven't talked about that in this video, I've mentioned it in the previous videos, but my son has cystic fibrosis, and so it's been really, really stressful on our family and myself in particular. So I've just been taking time away to like get my nails done, for instance, or spend time on my hair. Like 2 nights ago, not last night, the night before, I had a bath, and I never have a bath. So it's basically just to kind of help myself take care of myself, if that makes sense. Okay, so the next tab, I have these habit trackers in here and also these bio trackers I got from Jane's Agenda. So the habit tracker, I'm tracking basically all of my health stuff. So water, whether I have my 3 bottles or more. And tracking whether I take my inhaler morning and night, which I'm supposed to, my birth control pill, my vitamins, and then my heartburn pill, which I'm also supposed to take in the morning and at night. And these are things that I haven't been taking on a regular basis. It haven't become a habit yet, so I'm really trying to work on it. As for the bio inserts, this was the end of March, so I kind of started. But what I'm tracking here is hours of sleep, quality of sleep, mood, energy, activity level, quality of food. Again, my heartburn, my cycle, water intake, vitamins, and pill. So the only reason I added this stuff at the bottom was just to see if it correlated with anything. So here I can kind of look. I haven't done this yet, but I'm going to kind of do like a graph. I don't know if that's actually going to work, but anyway, it was supposed to work like as a line graph, just to kind of see, how like if I get less sleep, does that correlate to a worse mood type thing? And so I wanted to see how that correlated. Okay, so moving on, I printed out this manifestation planner. This is by Sunny Days Media, and I don't really know, like I've tried to use it, but I haven't really had much time to like get into it. I've done a few things here, but yeah, that's from Etsy. And then I have, like, I'll kind of get to my favorite one, but I don't know if I can find it on Etsy. I don't even know the name of the person who created it now. The first one was Sunny Days Media. This next one is a self-care planner as well. There's a better one that I saw Lisa Mendoza. She had it in her self-care planner. So I think what I'll do is I'll link that one for you guys, because that's the ultimate one that I want to purchase. I just haven't yet, but it's for like self-care and anxiety. So I'm going to print that one when I finish these inserts, and then I'll share that one with you. So yeah, this one just has like, the thing I don't like about it is that there's a lot of daily pages, so you basically have to print out pages every day, and I don't want to do that. Like, I'll do this, like gratitude tracker, so I'll just do this once. Affirmations, I'll write down like a set of affirmations and just keep it in there, and that would be my affirmations like forever, or until the length of this planner, until it's done. But I'm not going to like print out daily pages for this, because it would just be a waste. I just basically wanted, like, here for instance, instead of writing out my weekly planner, I would just put like the things I would do for self-care, or like my daily routine or something. I haven't quite decided yet because I haven't really used it. But like meals that nourish me, I could put a list of ideas there. Let's see. There's a dream journal, but again, I'm not going to print out like a copy every day, right? And then this is like a vision board type thing. So yeah, so just a whole bunch of cool things. Then the next one has this planner. So again, I don't remember where this one came from. But again, it's similar to the previous one, just not as long. And it's got stuff like this, like my happy schedule, so things that make me happy. And this is something I don't have to do every day. I just do it like randomly, just once, and then I'm pretty much done. So yeah, I'm not gonna do these things every single day. Self-reflection questions, kind of like a little bit of journaling here. And yeah, I think this is really nice. The morning rituals, evening rituals. I don't actually have to check it off. I could just write them down. And then the last tab, I think this is I thought I had 2 in here. Let me see. No, this is just one here. Okay, I think this is my favorite one, if I'm not mistaken. So this has a whole bunch of different things, like ideas for countering stress and anxiety. And I think this is, like, I love that, the mood tracker. And you can use different colors. And this is like for the entire year. So yeah, so something like this would benefit me more, I think, because I want like a planner for an entire year. I don't want to have the daily sheets, because I can use my planner at the front to write down stuff like that, like gratitude, stuff about, affirmations and stuff like that. But yeah, this is actually a therapy planner. So it's a daily, it says daily walkthrough, but this is actually for therapy. Um, and this is kind of something that I think would help me right now. So, ideas for countering anxiety, situations that counter that you know trigger any triggers that you have, self-esteem stuff. This one says decatastrophizing. Wow, I cannot say that. Catastrophizing, catastrophe, catastrophizing, but doing it backward, like decatastrophize. I cannot say it. Okay, that is a tongue twister. But anyway, so you get the idea. So just all of this stuff about self-care, and if I get time, I want to come in here and just start journaling a little bit, especially when I'm feeling down. So again, I'm not in the back part of that planner every day, but I am doing this part. So another thing I meant to add, I've been tracking it, I've been writing it down, but I haven't actually written it in here. And once I do, I don't want to film it. So that's why I filmed it before. But taking a graph page like this and doing a weight tracker and having that in here as well. So that'll be like my complete health planner. So I talk about, whether I've had in my water intake or whether I've taken my pills on time or my inhaler, and all that stuff is hopefully going to help me live a healthier life. Same thing for exercise. If I was to have like a weekly regimen or a daily regimen, put that in here as well. So okay, so that is it for this planner. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. But those are my melodies. And if you guys are interested in checking out any melodies that they still have on their website, go to www.plannersanon.com and take a look. I think their warehouse sale is up for a day or two more. I don't know when this video is going to be posted, so it might be done. But I mean, they will have a new release coming soon for A5 Melody. So if you guys are interested in that, you can pre-order it when they come out. But yeah, they always have new and cool stuff, and their like sub kits are so cool. They have a variety of different things, but I will link a playlist I'll link a playlist at the end of this so you guys can check out Planners Anonymous sub boxes, because I have a few unboxings, and then you can take a look and see what's all in the kit. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new, please subscribe. Click on the bell button, and I'll see you guys next video. Bye guys.